know usually I start my show openings with a song, but Snowfall ain't even got no song. So I'ma just bankhead bounce on them hoes. Let's go. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you saw from today's title, we are back with the season 5 premiere of Snowfall. So Snowfall actually gave us a little treat, y'all, and gave us 2 episodes for the price of 1.
We actually have a lot to go over, so y'all just sit back, relax, get y'all some popcorn, a little snacky snack, whatever you need, so we can dive into this world of South Central LA with our good friend Franklin, okay? Our good friend Franklin Saint, okay?
So we're just gonna go over the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna kind of tie everything into one, but the first 2 episodes are entitled Comets and Commitments. So the episode opens up and we are not quite sure how much time has passed, but we do know a lot of time has passed, anywhere between 1 year and 2 years since last season left off, okay? And our characters are in a whole new realm, okay? It seems like the world they living in is completely different from the world we left off in at season 4. So let's just start with our good old boy Franklin. So episode 1 opens up and Franklin is flying a plane by himself. So Franklin got his pilot's license.
Franklin has leveled up.
Franklin walking around looking like the man.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through.
No, but for real, Franklin is out here getting to the money. So the female hitters from last season, Black Diamond and I don't remember their names, y'all. The 2 female hitters, y'all know who I'm talking about. They are now Franklin's drivers. They are some of his personal security detail.
And rightfully so, because y'all know them houses was reckless, okay? They was reckless.
So Franklin has his real estate business open and booming.
And y'all,
Franklin has a new love interest, Veronique. She went to law school. She has real estate business going on. It seems like Franklin is finally ready to settle down, and even more so because we found out that his girl is 6 weeks pregnant, y'all. So Franklin hasn't told anybody except for Leon, but yes, Franklin has a baby on the way, and y'all already know that that is going to cause some issues. You will find out Saint got a baby on the way. She gonna have a target on the back of her head. So I do like his new girlfriend, Veronique. She's very spiritual. She's always talking about sage and chakras and the universe. And she even had an azurite ring. And y'all, I just decided to bring my azurite, one of my pieces of azurite out, you know, just to show y'all that I feel you, sis. I hear you. I see you. We on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Love this. But yes, I am liking his new girlfriend, but she is making it very clear that Franklin's business will not destroy the world that she is developing for her new baby. Okay, so Franklin, I don't know. I just hope that it don't get to the point where it's like, you know, some shit happened. She tried to take Franklin baby away from him. Cause y'all, I could already see it, and y'all already know he is not about to have that shit.
So I hope she just stay on track, because y'all know she'd always be going real good before it ain't. You know what I'm saying? They showing us all these beautiful moments they having together, and child, it ain't gonna last long. I can just foresee that.
Like I was saying, Franklin has leveled up. He got a new crib, y'all. I was like, shit.
Franklin is out here getting to the money.
So he is also now working on a commercial development, and he is trying to get all of his family, you know, his key players in on the deal. So he went to Louie and Jerome to try to get them to invest their money in the deal, and he also went to Leon. Louie and Jerome seemed a little bit more on board, but Leon definitely like,
I'm not about to take my money out my shoebox from under my bed and put it into this building.
I'm so glad that we as a people have progressed and leveled up. Okay, let's work smarter, not harder. All right.
In the first episode, we were introduced to our new Reed, and his name is Grady. So Grady, y'all, Grady is a motherfucking mess. He's throwing parties, doing drugs, sleeping with assets, all that shit, y'all. And come to find out, he actually mixed his legitimate business with Franklin and has his shell companies investing in his real estate stuff. Y'all, so obviously this wasn't going to work out great. Franklin had went to Grady to get more money off on the coke. He agreed to this, but y'all, that little deal ain't even last but 2 seconds, okay? Because Reed is back.
In the first episode, this motherfucker Reed showed up as a repairman for the water or whatever the hell he was trying to do for the city of LA. He was really there trying to get footage and looking to do it and be all in his business. He could find out that he's compromised and basically can strong-arm his way back into the CIA, because y'all know at the end of last season, they kicked his ass out.
They was like, no, you're done, okay? So, Reed's still fucking with Javi with the guns and all that shit. He's not a good guy. He's not working with the government, but he still wants to be a player in all this. He's invested so much, he's gonna get something out of it. So, by the end of episode 2, Reed had weaseled his way back into the circle of Franklin and everything, but you can just tell that Reed is about to be a bad guy. Reed is upset that everything was taken from him, and he kept referring to Franklin as the asset, and the way that he rolled up on him and was like, nah, we keeping the deal the same, you're still not getting that discount from Grady.
After Reed killed Grady, let's just put that out there.
Franklin was prepared to kill Reed. I'm pretty sure Franklin knows that Reed killed his daddy, so it's clear that Franklin and Reed are not going to be on the same side.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said don't call me Reed no more, call me Teddy.
So he's coming back as his real true self because he is not in the CIA. There was a lot of stuff going on, and you could tell that they're obviously trying to set things up for future episodes. So one of the random things that went on in this episode at the beginning was a Maryland basketball player OD'd on coke, and for whatever reason, that's coming down on Franklin and everybody else in their organization as far as tightening up. So with that being said, Louie has a police contact. So we saw this new police officer and he is ruthless. He's giving me Andre 2.0 vibes, okay?
He's ruthless, he's reckless, and he's clearly not to be trusted. He's a cokehead, he's dirty. I just don't like it, okay?
Basically, he was telling Louie, like, you know, if you want our relationship to keep working out, you need to bring me something, otherwise, you know, what's the point? I'm not getting anything out of this, and our bosses are coming down on our head, so you need to feed me something. And Louie like, I ain't no snitch. He like, it ain't snitching. You need to bring me something. So obviously this is going to pan out to something. Louie's going to have to bring him somebody. She's going to have to offer somebody up if she wants to keep getting police protection. One of the major plot points throughout these 2 episodes was Rob,
Franklin's friend from high school who he had selling coke to the white folks.
Y'all, he done got in some shit, okay? So
Rob and his little white buddy Thad were at some party and got into it with some people, and Dad ended up shooting and killing another white boy. Okay, this white on white crime, this ain't none of our business, but Franklin made it his business. Okay, whatever. We stay out of white people's business. But Franklin don't, because the white people was in his business. So
Rob was a crackhead. He was freebasing, doing coke, all type of shit. So Franklin wanted to get Rob clean. Rob really wasn't with that shit. He tried to sneak out the house. Franklin made Rob kill his mans.
And then Franklin killed Rob because Rob had diarrhea mouth.
At first he was saying his friend didn't know shit. But then his friend was like, oh, Franklin, can you get me your CIA buddy to get me a passport? And Franklin looking like,
the fuck you just say?
I already seen it in my head. I'm like, Franklin finna kill this crackhead ass white boy. Oh my God. And rightfully so, because boy, you done created problems that didn't need to be created. Motherfucking, your friends doing too much. You running your mouth too much. Like, why do he know? Like, it's too much. You had to go. You had to go, crackhead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And Rob was just saying the wrong things. This motherfucker on that pipe. Franklin couldn't trust him. Blasted that motherfucker and put him in the ground. So R.I.P. Rob. I don't know if that's going to come back on him or not, but it's just really showing us that Franklin going to do what he has to do to keep his organization intact. He can't have no loose ends. And speaking of loose ends, Wanda is clean, y'all. I was so happy to see Wanda clean. Now, what was very unrealistic to me was the fact that all her teeth was there and looking real good and pretty and shit. And it's like, y'all know damn well
ain't no crackhead teeth just regenerated like that. She ain't got no veneers or nothing going on. So that was a little weird to me. Like, okay,
whatever. But she's clean, and she was working on like a sex little chat hotline or whatever. And Franklin actually let her live in his mother's house because Franklin didn't want to sell the house. It's hard for her to get a job being a previous crackhead. So she went and asked Leon if he could put her on. Apparently she had been working there before, but temptation was too much. So he basically told her, like, I'm not letting you come back here because I want you to do well. Like, I don't want you to, you know, get back into this world. I definitely foresee Wanda relapsing or doing something stupid that's gonna get her killed. I definitely see that. I don't foresee Wanda staying clean. He is working with Louie and Jerome. He is selling guns to them, and it seems like their relationship is going to start to develop now as the season goes on, because he definitely told them, like, hey, when y'all come back, stay a little bit longer and chit chat with me, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like Javi and Louie and Jerome are going to build some sort of relationship throughout. So we also saw Reed pull up on Gustavo, and Gustavo is just with his family, like, you know, chilling. It doesn't seem like he's too much into the game. It seems like Gustavo is like relaxing. Reed is trying to get back in. He's trying to get all his niggas back, and he had to ask Gustavo like, hey, you still riding with me? So it seems like Gustavo and Reed are gonna link back up. Javi is, you know, working with Jerome and Louie now, but he's also working with Reed. So I can just foresee all of this becoming an issue. Franklin's mother is still down in Cuba. He tried to get in contact with her, but the connection was really bad. So we don't really too much know what's going on with her. It does seem like, I mean, she's safe or whatever for now, but I can definitely foresee she ain't gonna stay safe for long. Something gonna happen and she gonna have to come back. So Leon said he wanted to get out of the game, but Leon is still clearly about that action. And it does also seem like ever since he killed that baby last season, that he's trying to give back more to his community. So he's taking out kids on field trips on his own dime, paying a bus driver to drive them to the beach and all this stuff. But in the same breath is breaking niggas' ankles with a crowbar for stealing shoes from him. Okay, so Leon is out of the game, but he ain't out of the game. It seemed like, you know, he's trying to be more philanthropic, but he's not actually, you know, not selling drugs or not a part of the drug dealing game or thugging, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still on that G shit. So another thing that was crazy to me about the episode is, y'all, is Peaches on that shit?
Peaches up there talking about he got a summer cold and shit, but he just looked, y'all.
Please don't tell me Peaches on that shit, because it definitely looked like it. I don't believe that was no cold. Like, that nigga looked like he was going off that shit for real. Like, he was on that pookie, you know what I'm saying? You know, with Snowfall, you can kind of tell, like, the direction of where the season is gonna go based on the opening scene. Like, they've had it where the city was starting to catch on fire. The city was, like, imploding on itself. But this time, it looked like a city landscape. So, for me, I just kind of feel like this is going to show Franklin's rise to real estate and being a real big heavy hitter in the real estate business in LA and wherever else. It does seem like it's going to be a case of him building himself up and people trying to bring that down. Still going to be selling drugs and all that shit. But it does seem like this season will focus more on his real estate and building up his other legitimate business. It definitely seems like from the preview for the season that it's going to be a whole lot of drama going down, okay?
There was shootouts. We saw Javi with Franklin Mama. Y'all, it looked like a whole lot. It looked like Louie and Jerome was finally getting married. Y'all already know Reed is about to be the villain of this season. I can already foresee that, okay? He done strong-armed and hold his way back in, and y'all,
Reed about to piss me off. Somebody gonna end up killing Reed ass. I don't know who it is, if it's gonna end up being Franklin or somebody else. It should be Franklin because he killed Franklin daddy, but I don't know. It's gonna fuck around and be like Wanda ass or something. Somebody random as hell gonna end up killing Reed. So let me know down below what y'all thought of these first couple episodes of season 5. And let me know some of y'all predictions for the rest of the season. Let me know who y'all think gonna be the villain and the hero in the season, okay?
because right now, it's looking like every man is for himself. Ain't nobody fucking with nobody and ain't nobody safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
No, but for real, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. And make sure you check out my other television show reviews. I do review the Power Universe. And I'm also reviewing Bel-Air that is available on Peacock. And before you go, I know I'm asking y'all to do a lot, but it's okay. It's okay. It's free for you to do this. All this shit is free. Y'all know black folks love free shit. So all I need for you to do right now is just like, comment, and subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload.
You don't want to miss it.
Nah, but for real, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all next week, same time, same place. You better not be late. Bye.